Hello students, welcome to the next session of Mathematics Chapter 1, Geometrical Constructions. In this session, we will learn about congruence of line segments, angles and circles. Students, in the figure you can see two line segments AB and PQ. The length of segment AB is 4 cm and the length of segment PQ is also 4 cm. That is, both the line segments have exactly the same length. So, if I place segment AB over segment PQ, they will exactly coincide with each other. Such line segments are said to be congruent line segments. If two line segments have the same lengths, they coincide exactly with each other. That is, they are congruent. If segment AB and segment PQ are congruent, it is written as seg AB congruent to seg PQ. If given line segments are equal in length, they are congruent. If segment AB is congruent to segment PQ, it means that segment PQ is also congruent to segment AB. That is, if one line segment is congruent to another, the second line segment will also be congruent to the first. Also, if seg AB is congruent to seg PQ and seg PQ is congruent to another segment MN, then segment AB will also be congruent to segment MN. In other words, if one line segment is congruent to another and that segment is congruent to a third, then the first segment is also congruent to the third. Now let us solve practice set 6. Students, look at question number 1. Write the names of pairs of congruent line segments. Use a divider to find them. Now the pairs of congruent line segments in the figure are segment MG congruent to segment GR, segment GB congruent to segment GC, segment GE congruent to segment GB, and segment GE congruent to segment GC. The second question, on the line below, the distance between any two adjoining points shown on it is equal. Hence, fill in the blanks. So, the distance between any 2 points on this line is 1 unit. Now, the first fill in the blank given to us, segment AB congruent to segment dash. Now, if you see children, segment AB measures 1 unit. So, any segment on the line which measures 1 unit will be congruent to segment AB. So, therefore, our answer will be segment AB congruent to segment PQ. You can have varied answers for this question. Second, segment AP congruent to segment dash. Now, if you see segment AP, it measures 5 units. So, any segment that measures 5 units will be congruent to segment AP. So, our answer will be segment AP congruent to segment YC, since YC also measures 5 units. Segment AC congruent to segment dash. Segment AC measures 2 units. So any segment that measures 2 units will be congruent to segment AC. So our answer will be A seg AC congruent to segment YW, since YW also measures 2 units. Segment dash is congruent to segment BY. Now segment BY measures 4 units. So any segment measuring 4 units will be congruent to BY. So therefore our answer will be segment PW congruent to segment BY. Segment dash congruent to segment YQ. Now YQ measures 3 units. So any segment measuring 3 units will be congruent to YQ. Therefore our answer will be segment WC is congruent to segment YQ. And the last one, segment BW. So BW measures 2 units. Therefore the answer will be segment BW congruent to segment QZ, since QZ also measures 2 units. Students, as I told you, you can have varied answers to this question. Now let's move on to congruence of angles. Observe the given angles and write the names of those having equal measures. From the figure you can see that measure angle ABC measures 35 degree. Now which is the other angle measuring 35 degree? Yes, you guessed right. It is angle SPM. So measure angle ABC as well as SPM both measure 35 degrees. Therefore angle ABC congruent to angle SPM. Similarly, measure angle NIT measures 90 degree. Now which other angle measures 90 degree? You can see from the figure that angle SRI also measures 90 degree. So angle NIT is congruent to angle SRI. Measure angle PTQ. It is an obtuse angle measuring 100 degree. Angle RTS also measures 100 degree. So therefore angle PTQ is congruent to angle RTS. So students, from these examples, I am sure you have guessed when two angles will be congruent. Two angles will be congruent if they have equal measures. So angles with equal measures are congruent to each other. If angle LMN is congruent to angle XYZ, then angle XYZ will also be congruent to angle LMN. Again, if angle LMN is congruent to angle ABC and angle ABC is congruent to yet another angle XYZ, then the first angle, that is LMN, will also be congruent to the third angle, that is angle XYZ. Students, you can see a clock in the figure. What time does this clock show? Yes, the small needle is pointing towards 3 and the bigger needle points to 12. So the time is 3 o'clock. What is the measure of the angle between its two hands? What kind of an angle is it? It is a right angle and therefore it measures 90 degree. At which other times is the angle between the hands congruent with this angle? So another time at which the angle will be congruent to this angle will be at 9 o'clock. Practice set 7. Some angles are given below. Using the symbol of congruence, write the names of the pairs of congruent angles in these figures. Now students, look at the first angle, AOC. Within it, you can see some more angles. So let us take the first pair of congruent angles. Measure angle LMN from the figure. You can see measures 30 degree. Now look at the first figure. In this figure, angle DOC also measures 30 degree. So therefore, angle LMN is congruent to angle DOC. The second pair of congruent angles, measure angle RST measures 45 degree. From the first figure, you can see that angle AOB also measures 45 degree. So therefore, angle RST is congruent to angle AOB. The third pair of congruent angles, measure angle PQR. It's a right angle measuring 90 degree, and angle AOC also is a right angle measuring 90 degree. So therefore, angle PQR is congruent to angle AOC. Now coming to congruence of circles. You can see some circles with different radii given in the picture. Now, the circles which will exactly coincide with each other will be the circle A and circle in the figure C, since both of them have got radii equal to 1 centimeter. However, the circles in figure B and C and figure A and D, they do not coincide because their radii are different. So circles which coincide exactly are said to be congruent circles. Circles of equal radii are congruent circles. Students, today in your notebook, you will write all the notes that are given in the video, that is related to congruence of line segments, congruence of angles, and congruence of circles. You have to draw the respective figures and write all the points that are given in the video. And you have to also solve the practice sets in order in your notebook. Please draw the relevant figures also of the practice set. So with that, we come to the end of this session, and that is the end of chapter number 1. Students, please see that you practice the constructions. Thank you.